Hi, this is Middie from MiddieBuzz.com. I'm located at the pit stop on 89 Cottage Street in Middletown, New York, and I'm here with DJ New York. How you doing, sweetie?
Good. How are you? What's going on?
I'm good. I'm good. I always ask this question. It's kind of monotonous, but I do it anyway. I want to know, how did you start off as a DJ?
How I got started, up till today, I've been spinning for about 6 years now. I got started with my cousin, Shoney Skills. Shout out to Shoney Skills. He got me started. His father was actually a DJ, and he picked it up, and I would be at his house just messing around on this stuff, and I just liked it, just mixing all the different types of music, scratching, and all the other little tricks and skills that I picked up, and I just fell in love with it.
Now, was there a particular song that you used to, when you first started, like you used to jam to, say, okay, I got this?
When I first started, and I started with the vinyl, I picked up the Sugar Hill Gang Rapper's Delight, and I got that going. That was big right there. Every time I would go to the house, boom, I throw it on real quick and start messing with it.
So he had all the vinyl stuff.
Yeah.
Before you wind up at the digital things, right?
Yeah. He started with the vinyl, with the turntables. His mom got him first set up, and then we had just crates and crates around the house. We just started picking those up, messing with those. And then the CDs came along. We started messing with the CDs and the vinyl. And now we're into the digital age where we got the Serato, which is with the vinyl, and you can scratch digitally.
Now, did you ever get in trouble?
Nah.
By messing with his stuff?
Not yet. Well, my aunt would come in the room and she's like, you better not break that stuff. I'd be like, oh, I won't. But, I would just watch him and I'd be like, yo, if I don't know something, I would ask him real quick and he would just show me.
Now, who was your inspiration in order to start? In other words, was there ever a DJ you looked at and go, oh my God, not that you wanted to replicate him, but you wanted to be like that?
Honestly, always number one, I put my cousin first, number one, Shoney Skills. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be making all the money and have the big name that I have today around this time.
Okay. And now, I know that you're a mobile DJ.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work for you when you go from one place to another? Because I know you do the stuff in Middletown. Do you go out of Middletown, in different areas?
Yeah, as a mobile DJ, I travel everywhere. A lot of my business is in Middletown, but I do make my way down to the city every so often, or I travel all over the 845 area. But really, mobile with private parties is my best thing right now. It's what's working for me the most.
The private parties?
Yeah, that's where the majority of my money is.
Now, has there ever been a private party that you've been to that sticks to your head as most memorable?
Besides my own, I couldn't even say, honestly. I couldn't say. I did actually a big, basically a Super Sweet 16 MTV style Super Sweet 16 down in Astoria, Queens, real big fancy spot.
Yeah.
It was real nice.
That's sweet. And what about in the club scene that you've been at? Was there a particular place when you got there it was like, okay, this is kind of like that put the standard on the places that you wanted to be in?
Not yet. I'm slowly working up to those spots right now, but the things that I've gotten into and the places I've been in so far, it's just a taste of what I'm looking forward to getting into later on.
Yeah, because you're a young cat.
Yeah.
I mean, even though you've been doing it for 6 years, but you're kind of young in the game.
Yeah, 19. Youngest DJ, one of two in Middletown, holding it down.
What music do you like playing?
I like everything, honestly. I'm not a fan of country, but I play it if I have to. I mean, my grandparents listen to it, so I bang it out sometimes here and there in my bedroom, messing around. Other than that, I stick to really a lot of the hip hop-ish, R&B, and I'm really starting to get into a lot of the house.
Now, has there ever been a situation where you're at a club and somebody requests something ridiculous? How do you go about handling it?
I just tell them straight up, I'll try to fit it in when I can. You just gotta give me a second, and I gotta figure out how to get it in. If it's a fast song and I'm already playing slow stuff, I tell them, just give me a second, I'll get to it. I'll make it happen somehow or another. Now,
if somebody wanted to contact you for private gigs or a venue that's trying to get a hold of you, how do they go about doing that? Other than your profile at MiddieBuzz, because he's one of my first ones that did a profile there.
MiddieBuzz.com/DJ New York. Also Facebook.com/DJ New York. If you're on Twitter, Twitter.com/TheKid DJ New York. Or you can text me, call me on my mobile phone, 845-326-7878. It's my personal number.
Sweet. Well, DJ New York, thank you for this interview.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And I hope to hear from you soon. It's been a little while. Again, this is Middie from MiddieBuzz.com. Again, you can get his information at his profile on the website. And in there should be a whole bunch of contacts on how to reach DJ New York. And again, if you want to find out what the buzz is about, please visit www.MiddieBuzz.com. See ya.